And then the main card, co-main,
Robeisy.
El Train.
Shout out to Salas.
And
shout out Coach Wade.
Coach.
Yeah, Coach Wade.
No. Shout out Silas.
No, call Coach Wade. Larry Wade.
Shout out to Coach Wade, who's definitely a part of him turning the corner as a pro.
Let me real quick. Let me say why you have to shout out Silas first. This is why strength and conditioning is just now getting into the sport of boxing. Boxing is everybody is very protective of their fighters, of their. I'll just go ahead and say it. Their money makers.
Their investment.
Their investments. Yeah. And nobody, it's like no hands off. And so the first time or the second time you have a strength and conditioning coach in the program, and then things start to change or things start to look better, whatever the case may be, everybody looks at the strength and conditioning coach. All the while, the head coach is the one who's put in all the work for all these years and done everything. So we definitely have to give respect to the head coach before we move down the line. We'll get to Coach Wade, of course. Yeah. But the worst thing we could do is say, congratulations, Coach Wade. Thanks, Coach Wade, da-da-da-da. And then now there's something in their camp because they're hearing people praising Wade more than they're praising the entire camp or more than they're praising the head coach or the fighter themselves. So we just got to be, we got to be mindful of that.
Maybe one of my favorite coaches in boxing and my favorite strength and conditioning coach. Salas and Wade combined in there.
I like him because he trains Cuba.
All the Cuban fighters. He's a legend.
Legit.
He's smart.
Of course.
I talked to him. He's smart.
And so Abraham Nova yesterday, I guess we should mention who he fought. Good first round was decently close. Abraham Nova, in my opinion, he had the mascot there. Didn't see the mascot in the corner.
And that cost him.
Not saying that's what cost him. But
that was the issue the whole night.
Could have been. But Robeisy Ramirez hits him. I think he ended up dropping
left
him
hand.
twice.
Beautiful left
Put him
hand.
down once and then
lined him up.
Yeah.
What they say, parked him.
Yeah.
Parked him in the corner. Tim Bradley.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He put him in a handicap parking spot too.
Yeah.
I looked at Shawn. I said, "You dream of shots like that, right?"
Yeah.
His eyes got
Opened him up with the right hand and then left hand straight down the pipe.
And back to what Shawn was saying with the trainer situation in boxing, the legendary wild card gym where you help grow as a professional early in your pro career. I remember walking in. There's this huge sign there that says, "Do not speak to other people's fighters."
Oh, wow.
Do not try to steal other people's fighters.
Damn.
And that's when I was like, wow, this is real in boxing. Guys, hey, man, let me hold the mitts with your fight. The other coach is not having it.
Yep.
Because of what you're talking about, protecting that investment. And then for Salas, I had to jump out and give him credit because when I got a chance to see him work with his guys in the lead up to the Ugas Spence fight, he, over and over again, that shot that he knocked him out with, he makes sure his guys know how to sit on their backhand when they throw it. I mean, he will make them just do it, drill it in them over and over again to sit on that shot. And you saw Robeisy do that. And I guess that's one of the main things terrific, decorated amateurs struggle with when they win their gold medals is sitting on them shots and, making that adjustment to the pros. And that's what Salas has done for him. And Coach Wade keeping him in great condition. Yeah. So, just great by Robeisy, Salas, and Larry.
Yeah, and Robeisy gave Wade like a very quick shout out in the post fight.
Took my man hat and everything.
Yeah, Coach Wade, offered his hat back. That's dedication. And then got it back.
Took it back after all the sweat.
Yeah, that guy's a team player. Shout out to Coach Wade.
How long?
Nova.
What if Coach Wade would have gave him a CLW hat? Oh, hold on, I got one more.
Right.
I think CoachLarryWade.com maybe you get my CLW hat. But
did he start off with Salas?
Robeisy did.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Because he actually lost his debut fight.
Right.
Yeah. So he's a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. Beat King Tug in 2012. And then Shakur in 2016.
Impressive.
And was supposed to be like
the man.
Yeah,
What's the 9-1 record for? Because the Cuban leaving Cuba so late?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
he just started.
Yeah,
okay. But then, like you said, his debut. So he's like this prospect and then loses his debut. And it's like,
he got payback, though, 4 fights later.
Yeah, he ended up getting him back. But he's continued to look good. His fight before, he had a great knockout before the fight with Nova yesterday.
What was that for, the WBO?
So Navarrete, he's lined up for your boy Navarrete.
He's going to line Navarrete up and park him.
No.
But let's go back to the fight real quick.
Yeah, of course.
Because Nova, in my opinion, what I was looking at, looked like Nova just lost the mental battle. It looked like, and that was one. And then number two, it looked like, shout out to Coach Wade, just looked like Robeisy is just very confident in his power, confident that he's strong enough to take the shots. You could see him, he was waving on Nova, and then he was just covering up.
And then he kept opening up and kind of like laughing, like, "Ha!"
Yeah, like it was a mental. Like he broke Nova very quickly.
He went to cruise control ASAP.
Yeah, and broke Nova very quickly mentally. Nova's like, instead of continue to stay structured, use his jab and step around, look for openings and things like that. You can see Nova got desperate very quickly and started to throw some wide shots very quickly. Why? Second, third round, he's doing that. Why? It was a mental. He broke mentally and was like, I got to get this guy. He's coming at me. Stay relaxed and continue to stay behind your jab and stay structured. He got broken mentally, and then there was a wrap beyond that for Nova. Yeah. On the other side of that, Robeisy, he just looks like he's very strong. Mm-hmm. He looks very confident in the work that he's putting in. Yeah. I didn't expect him to fight like that. I thought he was going to be a little more slicker and a little bit more from the outside. He's like,
walked him down.
I'm with Wade. Let's go. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hey. Silence.
In silence. Let's go.
And it also factored in. I think it was Dre that mentioned after the stoppage that it was either Dre or Tim was saying that they didn't like Nova's answers in the fighter meeting. That Nova just kept pretty much saying, "Yeah, I'm bigger, I'm faster, I'm stronger. Like I have all this experience." So it seemed like he's just like, "Oh yeah, I got this. Like there's no way you can beat me."
Yeah.
And then kind of what you were saying. Then he gets in there, and Robeisy's like, "Yep, you didn't hurt me." Keeps opening up the guard, like, "Yep, keep throwing, wasting your shots."
And it took me having experiences for me to understand that not everybody's going to come to the ring the way I expect them to come to the ring. While I expected Robeisy to box from the outside, use a fast jab, step around, be slick, do some feinting, and things of that nature, completely different. He walked down Nova.
Yeah.
From the opening bell. You remember I came in like halfway through the first round.
You did your best to try to give that round.
I tried.
Yeah,
we all went, what?
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the guy with the mascot. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he just came to the ring different. And maybe that might have had something to do with how Nova responded. Yeah. Mentally, it was, what is this? You're not moving the way I expected you to move. It looked like my training prepared me to have forward momentum this whole fight, and you're coming at me, and it did not work out from Nova Shawn, from a mental standpoint.
What's the difference between the high guard, right? Some guys, they put it up and everything's getting through. Other guys like Robeisy last night, like Carson said, he's catching and nothing's getting through. Winky right. What's the difference between the guy who has success defensively just on that high guard and the guy that doesn't?
Usually the guy that has success doing that, number one, they've trained like that. It's not something they just all of a sudden say, "Oh, this is what I'm going to do." And then the other side of that is they've taken those punches on the arms and they've learned how to actually defend it, opposed to letting the gloves hit the face and things of that nature. So look at a guy like Winky. Winky was so comfortable in that. That's where Winky came from. Guys who are comfortable in that, they can be very effective using that boxing style. But guys who are not comfortable, number one, it takes you being comfortable. If you're not comfortable, you second guessing, punches are going to get through and you're not going to be effective with it.
Some people have high guards and some people just have their hands up high. Because one of them is blocking the shots. Right. The other one, you got it there, and they're just uppercuts, straight punch down the pipe.
Yeah.
But